One of the first things that we can do while we're working on Windows Vista and taking a look at the things that we can modify and how to set up the system to work the best way is to take a look at what's called the personalization. Of course, this is the desktop area, and you can pull up the control panel Personalize anyway by going to right click on the desktop and choose Personalize. And one of the first things, let's take a look at the list of things that we can do here. We can change the window color and appearance. We can set up the desktop background, set up screensavers, set up our sounds, the mouse pointers, set themes, and our display settings. Also, on the left here in this bar, under Task, we can change the desktop icons. We can adjust the font size. We can also go to the taskbar and set menu and ease of access from this place. But first, let's take a look at setting the window and color appearance. Of course, this is the place where we can choose our color scheme. Windows Vista Basic is the one that's the default. You can also go back to Windows Standard or Windows Classic. Notice it's a little darker blue to blue, or this is a little pale blue to a light blue, but it's more like Windows 98. And of course, if that's the way you like it, then you can always set it back to that if you enjoyed working with Windows 98 better than Vista. One of the other things to think about also is that this type of look and feel gives you more room and workspace. The menus aren't as thick. If you take a look here, you see the window itself takes up. There's also Windows arrow, and you won't see anything change here, but what it does is add a transparency to a window and the box that a window's in, and kind of makes it a little cooler. But for right now, we'll stay with basics. If you click on Effects, this is where you can set the type of screen fonts you want to use, whether you want to use clear type or standard. Standard takes a little less time to redraw, but clear type makes it a lot sharper. You can show shadows under menus, and you can also show window contents while dragging. I don't particularly need to see Windows contents while I'm dragging, so I usually shut that off. We'll click OK. And under Advanced, this is where we can actually set each individual piece. Under Item here, we've got a whole list of parts of the window that we can take a look at. If you have trouble seeing caption buttons, or you think they're too big, we can make them a lot smaller. 18, I believe 19 was the default. The message box itself, this is what font it's going to use. If you want to use a different font, you certainly can. If it's too small to read, you can always make it bigger like that. You know, it won't overlap like that. That's just this small screen that's doing that. I'm going to cancel out of that so we don't save any changes. And if you've made any changes that you'd like to keep, you can click Apply and then make more changes, or click OK, but I want to make sure that I haven't said anything yet, so I'm going to click Cancel. So that's Windows and color appearance. Next, we'll take a look at desktop background.